and start off with primer. So I'm going to be taking this concealer. I like using concealer for primer. This is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. And this I purchased at like a Marshall's for really cheap. And it has like a really thick consistency. So I feel like it's great to use as a primer. So I'm just going to go ahead and take this and using a flat brush just to also carve out the bottom portion of my eyebrow. For eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Soft Glam palette by Anastasia. And first, I'm going to be going into Dusty Rose, this matte mauve color, and I'm going to be taking this fluffy brush by Morphe. It is the M441. With the Dusty Rose, I applied it directly into my crease, and then I also extended it out, kind of creating a wing almost with the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to define my crease even more using this color right here. It's called Cyprus Umber. It's like a dark brown. It is right there. And using the Morphe M332. To blend those two colors together and not make it as intense, I'm going to take the first color and the first brush that I use and just go over everything and really buff everything out. For the lid color, I'm going to take Rose Pink, this like shimmery rose gold color, and I'm going to be taking my finger and applying that to my lid. For this look, I don't want to add any eyeliner. I feel like it's going to be too harsh, and I want something a little bit more like smoky and romantic. So I'm just going to be taking a brown eyeliner. This is Whiskey by Urban Decay, and I'm just going to messily just apply this to my lash line, and then going to take a brush and smudge it out with Cyprus Umber, the dark brown that I applied into my crease. Extend the wing using the eyeshadow. I feel like it looks a little bit less intense and a little bit more smoky. So end your eyeshadow, the eyeliner at the end of your eye, but then drag out the eyeshadow to make a little baby wing. I'm going to go ahead and add an inner corner highlight, but I don't like any of the tones in the Soft Glam palette. They're all very like gold toned. I want something a little bit more like not gold. So I'm gonna use Crushed Pearl. This is from the Glow Kit, the Gleam Glow Kit by Anastasia. This is really, really old and I barely use it, but I noticed that in all my palettes I have like gold highlighty eyeshadows, so this one's perfect. It has a little bit of pink, but I think it can work with this eyeshadow look. And I'm also going to go ahead and spray my brush before I dip it into the eyeshadow. I'm also going to apply that same color onto my brow bone. So the lashes are on. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my face, and I'm going to start off by moisturizing. I'm going to be using the e.l.f. moisturizer, which in another video I mentioned I like using this moisturizer, especially when doing my makeup, because it to me serves as a primer because it feels a little bit tacky. So I'm going to be taking a few pumps of that and putting that onto my skin. Adding foundation, and in my past video actually 2 videos ago when I did the Kylie Jenner tutorial, I used the Morphe foundation, and just a little recap, I hate it. It's in the box now because I set it aside so I can return it. It just made my skin look extra dry, and I mean, it is supposed to be extremely matte, which it is, but on my skin, it just didn't look right. So I have a feeling if you have, or if you struggle with oily skin, you'd probably like this. But because I don't, I'm just going to go back to my favorite, which is the Milani 2-in-1 conceal, 2-in-1 foundation plus concealer. I'm going to be using this foundation in this tutorial, but let me know what foundations you guys recommend just so I can try something different. I really want to try the Dose of Colors foundation, so maybe I'll do a review on that. But let me know what your favorite foundations are just so I can like try something different. But as of right now, this is going to be my favorite foundation, so I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to be using a beauty blender. Contour with my favorite, the Shade and Light by Kat Von D, and the e.l.f. stipple brush, and I take the darkest color in the palette, which is Chestnut. And for concealer, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral. I'm going to take bronzer with my favorite, the Marc Jacobs, and a Real Techniques blush brush. I'm going to go in for blush, and I wanted to do a pinky blush, so I'm going to take the Anastasia Trio in Pool Party, and focusing my brush on the middle color. It's called Pageant. It's this really pretty pinky purple shade, and it has some shimmer to it, and using the Real Techniques stippling brush. I completely forgot to set my under eye. I'm going to be taking the Seal the Deal powder on my beauty blender and setting my under eyes, and I think I'm going to apply it a little bit in my T-zone as well. I just feel like when I use the Tarte Shape Tape, it like never creases on me, so I forget to set my under eye, but I'm still going to be taking just a little bit of that powder. In the Kylie video, I also went ahead and took the Morphe, I think it's the Brightening Pink powder, and applied it underneath my eyes just to brighten that area up. That's like a little trick she does, is she uses like a pink powder under her eyes. So I'm going to be taking this. I really liked the effect that it gave me, so I'm just going to be taking a little bit of that powder. I think I'm just going to use, this is the Morphe M510, and just dusting just a little bit underneath my eyes. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, like this side and this side. I'm going to go ahead and go back into the Soft Glam palette and taking just a little bit of the Dusty Rose, the first color I used in my crease, and sweeping that in my lower lash line. Go ahead and add a highlight. I haven't highlighted in a minute. For some reason, I've just been liking my face to look kind of matte, but I'm kind of craving a little bit of highlight today. So I think because I saw the glow kit when I used it for my inner corners. So in the palette, I think I'm going to be taking Starburst. Let's see. Oh, there it is. It's like a pinky highlight. First, I think I'm going to set my face with the Morphe setting spray, and then taking this brush. It's an Anastasia brush. It's meant for highlighting. I'm not sure what it's called. So I'm just going to take this brush and Starburst and apply it to my cheekbones and I think a little bit on my nose. For my lips, I'm going to be mixing a couple lip liners. I'm going to use Mahogany and Plum from NYX. I think first I'm going to line my lips with Mahogany, and then just to make it a little bit pinker, I'm going to add a little bit of Plum. Trick I like doing with my lip liner is after I've lined my lips, I like to press my lips together to kind of blend out the eyeliner, and it kind of creates a gradient into your lips. So I just kind of go like, and the lines in like the center of your lips aren't as harsh, and that way it kind of blends into your lipstick as well, just because the lip liner has like a little pink tint to it. And the color that I'm going to be using for my lips is this lipstick from Too Faced. It's called a Birthday Suit, and it's like a perfect nude color. But now that I kind of like blended the pink into my lips, it's going to turn it into a pinky nude. Combo looks really pretty, and you can leave it like this if you want, but I feel like I need gloss, so I'm gonna add a little bit of the Fenty Beauty. This is Fussy. So that's the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and in the comments please let me know what other videos you guys want me to do. I've been like on a roll, so let me know what you guys want to see from me. If you guys want more Valentine's looks, I'll be happy to do them. I love Valentine's colors, so I'll be happy to do those if you want more. And yeah, I think that's it. I'll see you guys in my next video.